Hey everyone, I am Jeff Mistretta. This is Tanya Plackis. We work at Exit Realty Achieve on Long Island. Today we are in St. James at Husk Vine, and we are hosting an episode of Tasting New York. So why don't we go check out some of the food.
Hi, my name is Francesco. I'm the executive chef over at Husk Vine Kitchen and Cocktails. I've been here in the kitchen for about 2.5 years. And then last year I was promoted to executive chef, now a year. So in total I've been here for 3.5. And my inspiration comes from all depths of life, all different types of unique ideas, and I cultivate them and I just put them together. I see what my customers like, and I really thrive off of their feedback and their generosity with their comments and everything. And I go from there. I see what's in season. I see what type of holidays are gonna be part of my menu, because every week I come up with a new menu every Wednesday. So for me, the world's the limit. There's no, we can't do that here.
That looks absolutely amazing. Thank you. Awesome. So,
I would eat it. I would eat it.
Chef, what do we have on the board?
Right here we have aged salami. We have a Point Reyes blue cheese veal.
Awesome.
Prosciutto di Parma. We have a hand-rolled goat cheese love with lavender dust.
Oh my god.
Sweet capricola and aged Swiss.
Awesome. Can I ask what?
Right there is our house-made tomato jam, and we have our house-made pickled chicken breast.
Oh my god.
Looks delicious.
Honey.
And honey.
I just had a charcuterie board in the historical district in West Palm at a 5-star Michelin restaurant called the Colony Inn. And the charcuterie board was $260. And it looked exactly like this.
Oh yeah.
So what she's saying is you're doing an amazing job.
Thank you very much.
And it really looked exactly the same. This is beautiful.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, Jeff. Do you want me to pass you a piece of pain?
Are you going to serve me?
I mean, no.
Oh, well, see that?
Yeah.
I will accept.
All right.
This looks absolutely delicious. What's your favorite?
I actually didn't think I liked blue cheese, but a really good blue cheese with something like more rich like this.
You mean like fresh blue cheese, not the blue cheese that Domino's sends in the
Not
potato?
blue cheese that you get like for chicken wings, but it's good. It's really nice. This is honey.
Oh, that's honey.
Honey from the comb is there. Although I eat that sometimes. I get
Me too. Yeah, no, but it's good for you.
All right, Jeff. What are you gonna try first?
I'm going to try a little prosciutto.
I'm gonna go for blue cheese as well.
I said prosciutto.
So
You said
Husk
blue cheese.
Vine.
Interesting story, right?
How do we know about them?
So Husk Vine miraculously came into our lives because Exit Realty Achieve hosted our holiday party two Christmases ago, I guess it was. Was it this year?
This year.
This past year.
Last year,
At Husk Vine caters at the Blue Blind Mansion in Smithtown. And so we rented the mansion. As you know, you were there. We had a great time, and there was 100 guests. And we got to meet Maria, who is the owner of Husk Vine. At the time, they were just catering in this hall, in this mansion. And she shared with us, that she owned this beautiful little restaurant that was so close to our office, and we didn't even know.
Yeah. Awesome.
But you know what? The food was amazing, but the service, don't you remember feeling like they were part of our family, right? At Exit, they literally were dancing with us, having fun with us, laughing with us, and we just, I think Maria, the owner, and the staff that night just connected with so many of our agents.
Yeah.
And we already made plans that night to come here and do a couple events here.
You kind of feel like when you come to a place like this that you're in a community spot that you're not forgotten.
I was gonna say, I just felt like we were at home. Even at the big party,
Yeah.
We were talking a little bit before about how the staff was dancing with us and making sure we were comfortable.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, our administrator, Deborah, really worked on the back end along with Maria, and I can't tell you how many times they were on the phone leading up to that party, because we have 8 gluten-free agents who are gluten-free. I don't know how to the terminology, excuse me. And remember, you had that whole table that was gluten-free, including dessert and foods and everything. It was remarkable. I mean, the gluten-free food was so good that agents who did not have a gluten intolerance were eating it as well. The menu here is so eclectic. Well, you know what? For me, I love supporting organizations that want to do well. You know, Maria has a positive energy. She's a small business owner.
Yeah.
She is clearly a hard worker when she comes here. Her staff obviously adores her. So you just know, like she's one of those people who just take care of everybody who she touches. You know what I mean? And I think for me that aligns a lot with our philosophy in our office and our company.
Yeah.
And two, like, you know, you can go to these chains and you could go to these large restaurants, but at the end of the day, there's so much more creativity, you know, at tables like this, you know, with chefs who are just pouring their love into what they do. So yeah, just that to me is everything. You know, I think we both have a restaurant background, right?
Yeah. So I'm from Canada originally, which, you know, talked about that before.
And
you know, I was a little bit of a nincompoop growing up. I didn't really want to have a regular job, but I loved being in the bar business and restaurant business because I could make a lot of money and meet a lot of people. And I worked during the day in a family restaurant, and at night I would work in bars, and then it turned into nightclubs, and would bartend at like their premier, my hometown's nightclub, until 3-4 o'clock in the morning. And I'm kind of glad I'm not doing that anymore, because it definitely would have burnt out. But it taught me more being in this industry than I think anything else. I think it made me a better realtor because I know how to serve people.
I want to eat more of this food.
Eat it, and it's excellent. I have to say, the meat is so fresh. I love that there's not a bunch of crackers on here that are super boring and bleached out, like bleached white crackers. This is a really nice little toasted.
Mind if I just
eat? Pickled cucumber.
There's a jam here as well.
tomato jam.
Tomato jam.
Yes.
And I would say this.
Can you tell me what this is again?
That is a goat cheese log with a lavender dust on it.
I see the dust.
Yeah. There's a little mescla mix, a little spring mix underneath. I want to try this jam too.
Yeah, I'm going to cut the log.
Cut it.
All right. It does look really good, all kidding aside.
This is so good. I swear, I mean it.
The log is delicious.
Like,
you guys want some of the log?
the log is
It's really good. Hello again, Chef Francesco. First of all, let me just say, that was unbelievable. Oh, nice. So you both have dogs? How unique. You should start a club. Wow.
You're such a jerk.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Thanks.
All right, you ready?
All right, yeah, which one are you going to try first?
Well, would you want to do like bits of?
I'm just curious what you want to try
I'm gonna
first.
try this one first.
Yeah, I should use a knife to cut.
So I don't typically love meatloaf, but really meatloaf is like a burger, right?
I mean, in theory, it's chopped meat, right?
So here's the thing.
That's really good, though. This does remind me a lot like home, which is a good thing.
Chopped meat versus ground meat, ground beef. I'm from Canada. We don't say chopped meat.
Say chucked meat, right? Chuck.
No, we just say ground beef. But chopped meat, I don't know if I like that.
You don't like the word or what it is?
Leave it. Just sounds.
Well, but you could go and shop for like the
Chop?
shop. You can shop.
You said chopped meat.
No. Yes.
Not
At the
chopped meat.
No, at the beginning of the conversation, I said chopped meat. But what I'm telling you now is you can shop for different types of chopped meat, right? Like you could have turkey.
Or ground beef.
Yeah, turkey, chicken, ground beef, or a combination. Yes. Awesome. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for hosting. I appreciate it. Wow, that is.
Yeah. So
It's got a bite to it. It's got a bite to it, yeah.
Chipotle cream.
Yeah, it's got like a little.
First of all, if I could just not eat breakfast and not eat dinner and just have a big, huge lunch like this, like a tasting lunch every day of my life, I wouldn't. I'd
You're
never
gonna say
be miserable.
prosecco.
Yeah, prosecco, a little prosecco. I would never be miserable.
So why don't we talk about our drinks a little bit?
Oh.
I think that's a good thing.
So I love Aperol Spritz. I don't know why.
Started about 3 weeks ago, right?
I don't even know why it started. I think because it's a really light drink. You can have one. It's not gonna. You can. You know.
It's got a pretty look.
It's pretty. And I recently learned that it's layered because Jeff, you made these for me on our top 5 trip. Jeff, what are you drinking?
So I am drinking the chilled fig martini on the menu, and it is a fig vodka, excuse me.
Vodka?
It is a vodka. So I'm from Long Island.
So he's from Long Island and he says vodka.
So I add R's where there aren't any, and when there are R's, I take them away.
I know.
Right. I don't know why that is, but fig vodka. It's an elderflower liqueur and lime juice
Right?
and Prosecco.
Oh, Prosecco.
Yes.
Prosecco.
Yes. A little sweetener and a
It's
filter, right?
outstanding. The spice in the meatloaf is perfect. I really love the chipotle cream.
Yeah,
Right?
it's really good. I haven't tried this one yet. Oh my goodness. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is
Wow.
why I love this place.
All right, so I think you're supposed to. I've never had chicken waffles before. Have you?
Really?
Never.
Really?
Never.
Interesting.
It's a very American thing.
So it's
Southern
just,
thing?
you want everything together. You want like a mouthful of a piece of everything.
This is coleslaw.
Right? So yes. And that I think also has your love spice on it, as
I love spice.
Chef Francesco would call it.
All right.
And so you want to stack it, right? Hang on, get in there.
I mean,
Look at the little waffles. Like my
So
my
cute.
kids would love these little waffles.
It sounds really unhealthy.
And because you're so health conscious.
Right.
I'm glad you pointed that out. That's good. You're right.
However,
Fried chicken is not the healthiest.
this is amazing.
This is amazing. And it's not greasy and it's not heavy, right? Like I feel like you could eat the whole thing.
I love coleslaw. Do you? A lot of people don't like it.
Just like a random comment.
I love coleslaw.
I do too. I fell in love with coleslaw.
Coleslaw?
I knew it.
Coleslaw?
All right, why don't you say it?
Coleslaw.
Slaw.
There's no R on coleslaw. I love waffles.
It's good flavor.
Chicken's amazing.
The chicken's amazing because it's like fried, but it's like,
Healthy.
it's light.
Fresh,
Like it's, yeah, it almost seems like it's baked, but it's not. Delicious.
Right?
It's delicious. Those pickles are amazing.
Eggplant?
I would think. I hope so.
Do you like eggplant?
I do. I love eggplant.
You do.
You should know that about me. Right. And this is eggplant.
Okay.
And it's layered.
Have you
Like an
ever
eggplant tower?
Before?
No? Okay. Tanya, why don't you do the honors by
Eggplant tower.
slicing into the eggplant tower.
Okay. Mozz.
Mutz.
Mozz. Also another Long Island Italian thing. We never heard mozz in my life until I moved here.
Well, so I you know what I call it, right? Mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
It doesn't follow any of the letters,
Mozzarella.
but
We say mozzarella.
yeah, well, that's phonetically sounded out, which is ironic because
Here, I'm gonna help
you're from Canada and I don't think you phonetically say anything else. But for mozzarella, it's good.
So when I
This
go
is
to
good.
order some fresh mozz, I have to say, "Can I have some
Mozzarella.
fresh mozzarella."
You gotta go like this.
I don't know
Mozzarella.
what I'm talking
Right.
about.
Really?
No.
It's delicious.
Crumbled goat cheese?
He didn't say crumbled goat cheese.
What was this again? The green?
The green. I go with that. The green.
He's amazing. Really good, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think what that.
Pesto?
I'm thinking it's got a little garlic. I think.
You know what? Honestly, I'm going to say that
Husk Vine.
for us,
Home run.
going, thank
Oh,
you
my
so
goodness.
much. Oh, so
Yeah, you could take that.
Jeff is switching it up. He's doing his spicy margarita. It looks very feminine.
It does, and that's okay.
fine.
Good crap.
That's fine. Thank you so much, ladies. The staff here are the best.
The staff is.
We love them.
amazing.
They also gave me their
Rubber
rubber
band,
band. Also,
better known as a
hair tie.
right.
All right. So, what's your take on this? What do you think?
I honestly, not that I'm like a food expert per se, but I think the combination of flavors is amazing, and it's light once again. Like I feel like so far, like usually you go to a restaurant and you eat like one little something, and you're like, oh, like I just like you don't want to move, right? But
Right.
so far everything has been like full of flavor, right?
We need
And
to
light.
come here more often, and I'd like to do. I think we should probably try to do some sort of. Can we do a holiday party here?
Take the whole place.
We could rent this spot out.
We could do whatever we want.
All right,
Okay, so
Those are my teeth. All right.
what are we looking at?
So here we have our filet mignon tidbits.
Oh.
So it's filet mignon seared, again with our love spice. So it's a
I'm just going to use that terminology on everything, even when I leave here.
rainbow Swiss chard.
Love spice.
And then steamed white rice. You have, and then you have crispy onions on top.
The beef yet?
As we speak.
Yeah. I think he's amazing. This food's incredible. You know, it wouldn't be easy to make this either because it could easily get overcooked, the rice.
So I did not think that everything was cooked at the same time, but I didn't know if it was like prepared and then like maybe like melded or like heated up or like not heated up, but you know what I mean, like finished off. How's that? Okay, I'm not a chef. I don't know what word.
Oh, it's actually nice and rare. This is what I was wanting. This is what I wanted. See that?
Yeah, you want to know? It's like it was recently.
No, it's definitely not medium. This is how I like it.
You know.
Let me tell you,
Tell me.
cilantro on top.
That's what I'm tasting.
Amazing.
See, not for me.
You don't love it? So you either love cilantro or
Yes,
taste
and that's
cilantro?
interesting. And
A lot
that's
of people say it tastes like soap.
it's like I'm gonna make this up, but it's like 40% of the population. Like there's a statistic out there. I looked into it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it tastes like soap.
I think it's excellent.
Right. The camera can't see, but Chef is behind the camera and he has a big butcher knife in his hand and Tanya's telling him I don't like his food. The food's delicious. We were talking about how for a large portion of the population, cilantro has a sudsy, soapy flavor, and how for the other portion of the population, it has a different flavor, which I couldn't tell you what it tastes like.
This might be
Oh boy, here we go.
signature dish in the spot.
It is.
It is.
Oh, it is.
I knew it.
You're amazing, Tanya. I am starting to get to the point where I'm like full. Like this is yeah. Well,
Bring it on.
yeah.
Yeah.
This was
That is amazing. You are amazing. Really.
so kind.
He is.
It's hard for her to give that compliment, so you earned it. It's really good.
It's true.
I know.
I'm not that nice normally.
Yes, you are. We are just teasing.
This is excellent.
Someone's gonna have to wrestle the food away from Tanya. I don't know who's gonna do that.
It's so good.
It's like you don't get out.
I'm telling you though. That your food is so good. I think that this is the best you've ever had. It is. It's and you know
What's the best you've ever had
the food.
in life?
The food is always.
You said you. Who are you talking to?
I'm also the best you've ever had. But
Right.
the food is excellent.
The food is amazing.
Always excellent. There's never been a moment that this is the third time eating here that I ever felt like, oh, it was so substandard. I mean, I think that's part of the problem too now. Service is difficult to come by. Really good service.
That's
and
a fact.
inconsistency in food. Going to a place that you love, you go there frequently, the food doesn't come out. It's just whether it's the economy because things are too expensive, they're cutting back, portion sizes change,
Employment.
employment,
Yep.
like issues with employment. I think it's such a beautiful thing. If I'm going to go out for a meal, which I personally do not do a lot, although you may say I do.
No,
I
mean,
really don't.
You might do Europe a lot, but not go out to eat a lot.
I might travel and eat a lot, but at home I don't really go out a lot. I go to dine. I would never order a steak in a restaurant unless it was a steakhouse. We went to a steakhouse because I usually feel like it's overpriced for what I get.
And this is not.
No, you to go somewhere and say you leave there and go, man, that was so good. There's such it's a rare thing now.
So we really just want to take a moment to thank Husk Vine, Maria the owner, Chef Francesco for serving us at such a high level, making us feel at home.
Yeah.
If you're ever driving through St. James, definitely check out Husk Vine. It was absolutely an unbelievable experience. Tanya?
Yeah, it was awesome. I can't wait to come back. I'd be very happy to throw an event here. Just keep in mind for your holiday events or corporate events, meetings, they do an amazing job at making you feel like, you're the only people here. Specifically during the day, they'll make that happen for you. We'd love to help you with any of your real estate needs. If anybody has any questions about the market, we'd certainly be happy to meet you here for a cocktail or for some appetizers and chat about it. Thanks so much again and have a great day.
Cheers.
Tasting New York features the best dining experiences in the New York metro area. If you would like to be a guest or are a restaurant owner that wants to see your business featured on a future episode, call 631-319-3824 or write to info@epmstudios.com.